back. I'm re-saying it now.
There it is.
There it goes back.
It's back.
What was your sister's name?
Alvida.
Alfida.
Alvida, thank you. Put that in my notes here.
I'll spell it out for everyone. In
Alfida saying goodbye.
Really, that was not the first thing that came to my mind. Because goddamn it, there were a lot
Well,
of
yes,
commercials.
Alfida is offering you a handshake. Necro. Necro?
Necro.
Yeah, so again.
Alfida is offering you a handshake.
Hello there.
The good
Well,
doctor.
sister.
Still looking into the mystery of your island. It's very fascinating.
Pardon, what?
She's good at her job. Apparently.
What do you mean by that, exactly?
Your island has an infection. Do you honestly think no one else was looking into that?
Mm-hmm.
I've been hired to look into it. Well, my my organization.
I think he's just more concerned about the potential of infection spreading away from the island.
The people I send, I make sure know the risks and make sure not to spread contamination. Again, we're not amateurs. Although we've had to remove a few obstacles in the way.
Yeah?
You can roll insight if you want. That's what she means by that.
That one.
You would have advantage.
Oh, 10 then.
Aye. At best guess, maybe she's hinting that she's murdered a few nobles in your from your continent.
Mm.
Or at least, you know. Her agents have had to remove a few nobles getting in the way.
I feel like I must ask, what exactly is your intention visit?
I was hired by a local farmer who lost their family to the plague to figure out the origins of the plague.
Is that all?
Sadly, that's all I can do. If only there was a genius Goliath doctor out there looking for a cure. But such things are pure fantasy.
Indeed. Oh, it's still a little nervous and concerned.
Offers a handshake to Lady Faye.
Pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you. That's all she says to you as she moves on.
Yeah, I'm assuming we're both giving each other the same look of, we don't tell anyone anything until we're the only ones in the room.
And then she offers Quogon.
That's Pokemon.
I don't know what
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I heard it too. I heard it too. I was letting it hang there for a second.
I meant
Crawford Krogan?
Krogan.
Are you
Yeah.
You know, being fair, Crawford is kind of a poison type. And a fighting type. Yeah.
I was just going to let that sit there.
I'm not.
Fair.
I'm not saying next time I catch a Quogunk in Pokemon, I'm going to nickname it Crawford, but
Fair enough.
I honestly did not see that Miss Love coming.
That's actually
No? You didn't?
Die.
never underestimate my stupidity.
You know, no, actually, it's Crawford Carrigan, but nice to meet you. So if you're kin of a lawyer, you're kin of mine, of course. I'm gonna try my best to commit your name to memory. Aveda. It's like that song that was popular some years back, right? Live in Alvida Luca. I don't really know the words, but it sounds, it's got a good beat.
She just smiles.
Uh, so,
What?
spending a few moments with her now, and do we ourselves notice her stunted emotions?
You will would, yeah. It's not a very, subtle thing.
Being that he's spent probably about a year or two in the Winterfey Kingdom
this
training
is-
with him,
this
would
is
he
not-
peg this as influence of the Shadowfell?
This is not Fae related.
Curious.
Sadly, I have no jobs for you or your party, sister.
It's okay. I just wanted to see you again because I honestly did not. I thought you'd be. And Laura's doing this thing with like her hands, or she's like pushing it up and down through the space, like making like trying to like. I thought you'd.
Not dead. Almost died a few times. No,
No. I had what?
Older?
Yeah, that word.
it doesn't matter. There was an incident.
I forgot that word.
When I was 16, after an incident where I had to fight this kobold, a man in a mask, this really weird group, they almost killed me, and now you had to make a deal.
Man in
50 years
mask?
ago? Oh, shit. What the fuck was that?
Sure, let's just say the masked people that grabbed you, I wasn't so lucky.
Mhm. I'm sorry.
It wasn't your fault. Although I'm still kicking that Faye in the dick when I see her next.
Weston would just look concerned.
She's inadvertently done a lot of help through her.
I know what she's done, but being told to your face, I don't know where your sister is, just for that to be a lie. Even if it's for a good cause, still kicking them in the dick.
Be technical. Valora,
Yeah.
how close of a track did she keep on you?
Well, I sometimes wandered off without her knowing. Well, she might have known about it because she was only ever worried like once or twice during the times I wandered off when she was doing her best to raise me. Like she didn't have any problems when I wandered off to that druid location a few times.
Okay, so not complete free range.
But she did have a problem when I ran into this one hag that tried to give me cookies.
Wish she had protected you from that.
But that was shortly after I got there. And she had to tell me that not everyone is a good person.
Yes, but I mean, she doesn't know your exact location every waking moment, does she?
Yes,
No.
but my question to Sana when I spoke to her was, did you know where my sister was at all?
Oh, yeah, that'll do it. That'll. Oh, yeah, that really.
She might have had a good reason for not telling you.
Even if she did, I'm still beating her ass.
How long ago did you ask her?
I think it was back when I was. Roll in. Everyone can roll insight.
Sure.
Right.
There's 15 for Wenselton.
22.
That is 5.
18.
with that 22, Nico, you recognize this from a bit of your doctor's training and the small bit of psychiatric training you've have done, even if that's not your main expertise. This woman is recalling memories, and it is memories from a. You could already tell that there's age chicanery with this woman because, you know, she's Flora's twin sister, but yet she only looks like a year older.
Mhm.
But the memory recalling she's doing is for something much older than what it should be.
Okay. So like almost like the kind of like an Alzheimer's patient trying to remember something.
Yeah. Probably at least 20 years ago in this, in this time.
Well,
And this
then
time-
she might not have known where I was actually.
Again, but my question to her wasn't, do you know where you was right now? But did she know what happened to you at all? And so she could have easily just said, yes, I took her, and I'm looking after her. But she didn't say that.
Okay, in her okay, on one end, fey bullshittery. Just fey bullshittery. On the other hand, in the Fey world, a lot of stuff can happen, including, well, doppelganger shit.
Or you might have run into her before she started raising me.
I highly doubt that's the case. Still, and even if that was the case, she could have contacted me once the timelines overlapped properly.
True. I'll have
You know
to...
what, man?
Wait. 1 second. I reach into my bag and I pull out the plushie.
It is normally it has a soft, warm glow. That you feel. That's currently not there.
Something's wrong.
What do you mean?
I don't feel her.
I just try and sneakily give Aveda a side eye before looking back to the plush.
For Lee, there's no clue what's going on.
By the way, she's safe and currently has done more to save our hides than we have hers. Admittedly.
Yes, I know. Again,
They sometimes
Oh, we just went for next one.
treat me like a child, though.
well, you are a child.
You sometimes act like a child.
Did I? God damn it! I got cut off. Either way, she's safe. She admittedly saved our hides more than we saved hers. And apparently she's older than me. I'm still surprised by that.
Yeah, she's
Either
still
she's safe. That's all that matters.
she's still a baby. The sister pets Flora's head.
Yeah, but by technicality, older. By technicality, still older.
Still my kid's
Yeah.
sister.
They're not fair enough.
Only by a few minutes.
Decades. At this point.
Only
that's
if you
my
look
name.
at it biologically.
No, even biologically, I'm older. Much older.
Either way, we should be getting prepared for our next venture.
Yes, if you need me, you have access to the office. In the sea. She hands Flora a personalised stamp.
Thank you.
Uh,
Oh, I have something for you as well. As Laura digs through her pack, and you hear like the rumble, you hear like the rattling of various things.
but And what does she pull out?
And eventually she pulls out small. It pulls out, which is of the same image that is on the locket of her and her sister. I drew this to remember you.
Thanks. And she offers you a something in return, a locket. Keep this, and we'll never lose each other again.
Yes.
Would that seem off? Does that have any runes on it that would seem off to me?
Feel free to Arcana.
I'm assuming I can't see anything.
There's a few runes on it, so it could be magical, but you know, unless you use detect magic, you have no way of knowing properly.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna set off any alarms for everyone else.
I mean, Valora could, but she has no reason to want to, use detect magic on anything regarding her sister.
Yeah, the only reason she.
At this point, a woman comes running into the office and starts yelling at your sister.
Who comes in?
A random woman you don't recognize. And the sister's face just goes, okay. Sighs a bit and goes, sorry, I have business.
Okay.
Later, sister. Thanks.
Later. It's been really good to see you again.
I assume you leave.
Yeah.
Although I will say,
Winston will. Oh,
I will say in thieves can't. If I would like to talk to you at some other time when you're free.
And you can tell she does not recognize it.
he does not catch the hidden meaning.
I'll talk to you some other time.
Sadly, she is not a rogue.
I keep trying it.
She could still have learned it, but we don't know.
Okay. Seeing that she doesn't recognize that in common, and I would like to talk to you when you have some free time, yeah?
Yeah. The woman is still yelling. And it's very much this woman is clearly more important than everyone else on this planet.
Oh, one of those
Karen.
people.
Karen.
Fuck. Pleasure again meeting you. Well, perhaps another time then. And he'll be off.
Valora's gonna give her sister a quick hug before heading off.
Easy to do. Yeah, again, this woman is very much very fancy dress, very high class attire, screaming, blonde hair, just how dare you, blah 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 blah. None of you. It's like, even if you try to pay attention to what she's saying, it's so asinine and annoying. You're just like, I'm pretty sure I'll get psychic damage if I try.
Yeah. Oh,
Her
her first, last, and middle name. She is Karen Carrington, Karen's daughter, the 14th.
As you leave, you see the gnomes nursing their head. Looks like the person probably pulled their hair.
You okay?
Yeah, that bitch again.
Again.
I guess she's been a bit of a problem.
We solved her case about a month ago, but she still doesn't like the verdict.
Verdict?
Yes, she hired us to figure out the death of her husband.
And?
It turned out it was their child who did it, and she still isn't willing to accept the obvious.
A woman who thinks their child can do no wrong. The perfect golden child.
Pretty much.
Oh, tell me about it.
Yeah, the kid just killed the dad, and from what we understand, there was no outside influence. The kid just really didn't like their dad. Although, if the father was anything like this bitch,
I was just about to say. Understandable, really.
So she keeps yelling at the book coming in occasionally and yelling at the boss that we should double the investigation. When the,
We're gonna
when we said,
head off.
yeah, as we told her, the only thing we're doing is looking for her son so he can be reported in for his crimes.
Well,
We should be heading off now.
best of luck to you on that. On both ends. Wesley would give a knowing and sympathetic grimace down the hallway.
Yeah. You guys easily can leave.
At this point, I am wanting to get some rations because I'm pretty sure during that stint in the cabin, I pretty much went through all my rations.
Probably. Yeah, you can easily.
Oh yeah, we were out there in the woods for just over a week.
You can easily.
Yeah, and I removed ration from my thing, but I overstocked, so I still have 18 days worth left.
You can easily go there, and as you go to the thing, the alchemist woman is leaving just as you enter. She's a bit taken up. She's a bit taken aback and a kind of fast steps your group, especially upon seeing the doctor. Like you can all notice, like she's relaxed. She sees Lady Fee and Flora. It's like hi. Then she sees the others in the group and kind of backs down, and then backs up definitely when she sees Dr. Oren.
Do we see what race she is?
As far as you can tell, she is human.
Okay.
Was that insight tell me about why she's back?
Then at 20, she doesn't like the other men.
Okay, either aversion to men or sexist, maybe. Fine, aversion to men.
24.
Same thing. She just didn't like the guys. Hard to tell why without actually speaking to her.
I'm actually going to go talk to her.
And
Hi.
you also can tell that she's met Dr. Oren before.
I'll just walk to Oren.
Necro,
Yes, sir, what?
you're being looked at
Mm-hmm.
menacingly by the tiefling.
Bye.
We passed by the alchemist lady who quickly ran off as soon as she saw you.
I'm going to follow after her.
But
Is anyone going to stop Flora?
well, or it's very busy being judged. So.
I was more questioning, why?
Oh, well, I'll be honest, I'm not quite sure.
Hi.
Okay, can I insight that?
That's up to Necro.
I mean, he's being honest, he's not quite sure.
Okay. I probably couldn't actually insight you considering how much you're covered.
Mm-hmm. True.
Fair enough. Okay, let's see.
Hi. The shopkeeper.
Hi.
The alchemist issue. Can I help you? I don't want to get in your group's way. You seem like you're busy.
I was just wondering why you ran.
I need to go back to my shop.
That's not what it looked like to me.
I just didn't want to get in your group's way. So I want to get back to my shop.
Ah.
Anything
What
else?
kind of shop do you run?
The local alchemist. I would assume your friend would have told you.
No, we were busy going. I was busy being sick. for most of like the last few days, and then we went to go see my sister.
Oh, was that why your friend needed to replenish his medical supplies?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Well, you look perfectly healthy right now. Bit wheezy,
am.
but I recommend a few fruits.
Thank you.
Is that all?
No, it's just that, well, you look like a person that could use friends.
I have friends.
Would you like more?
Not really.
Okay.
Bye.
So, question before you go.
And if anyone's watching
God.
if anyone's watching these, most of us here are probably introverted. You know the look on her face. All
Poor
of us,
kid.
all of us here are introverts who know what it's like when someone is like, "Hey, one last thing," when you just want to stop talking.
And I'm currently playing the most extroverted character I've ever played.
Yep. Good luck with that, both of you.
I'm an introvert myself, and I'm playing like the most over extroverted character.
But this person has their spell slot limit for friends, and it's just like, please go away, weird Catwoman. That's the energy this woman is giving off, which I'm assuming Flora does not pick up on.
Nope.
Is that all?
Well, you seem to have what's the word I'm looking for? You seemed like you were waving at first, and then you saw the others and got frightened. So I was just wanting to make sure that you're not frightened of people.
It's a cultural thing, don't worry about it. I'm still adjusting. See ya. She begins to walk off.
Laura, are you coming?
Well, if
Get
you ever
over-
need anything, if you ever need any help with anything, here, I give her a card for our group.
We still need to recall those.
She will take it.
Why do we need to recall those?
At this point, I'm pretty much done my shopping. Just gotten.
The shop,
And the other side were caught up with me and were caught up with me.
the shopkeep seemed in a much better mood than when she was speaking to Whistleton in the morning. Whistleton, you would take note of that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this is gonna hurt me for money, but I'm gonna get 20 rations.
Why not 21?
I'm not splitting another silver.
But yeah, the shopkeep's happy and a bit more talkative.
That's 10 gold pieces I just spent.
I'm going to double back and to where the others are.
Easily though, you see the doc hanging out outside the shop.
So you're really not sure why she just ran off when she saw you, Doctor.
And Necro's zoned out again.
I thought I saw something.
Necro.
Dr. Metal.
Hello?
Paging.
Hello.
Hello. You
Please.
please react when spoken to.
Sorry, I'm a bit ill at the moment.
Yeah.
Wait, what did you say?
How can you be ill? You're the doctor.
Good.
And you're really sure you don't know why she ran off when she saw you?
I don't know. No, really. I quite cordial and polite, I believe.
Okay then. Boy, you're
Let's roll insight. Since you're not, you're not,
Distracted?
you're not distracted in this conversation.
Okay. Sure, might as well. So 15.
As they talk about the woman, as your companions talking about the woman leaving, being off put, the shopkeeper's frown changes a bit, like not a massive amount, but slight enough that you can tell that she probably knows a bit about the alchemist.
Okay, and that also maybe this conversation is making her a little less than comfortable
Not really.
as well.
It's just she's just trying not to show anything.
Okay.
She's trying to play dumber
What-
than she is.
Winston will respect that and leave it on the table. Leave it on the table.
As I walk back into the shop, I'm going to just start looking around for things.
Again, it's a basic shop. There's not much. Pretty much, if it's a part of the adventuring items in the D&D book, it's in here. You know what I mean by the adventuring gear stuff, right?
I do. 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to grab this.
okay. So, where? So, did any of y'all find anything out about the map that we got?
Yes, actually, and I heard from this charming lady right here, actually, there's a fairly recent settlement of the snake folk over there. I may have I may have to watch my step over there, though. I've been told they're not too keen on us golden folk.
Not just you, and you, and you.
Oh,
She points at Crawford and then Doctor Frolic.
Oh,
oh,
but
Know anything about Yanti culture?
Feel free to roll history for culture.
I'll join in if I may.
Natural 20.
Okay.
oh,
Ew.
From what you know of Yanti, the Yantis you've traded with, mostly with the slave trade, sexism towards men isn't, a thing in the Yanti society as a whole. So, if it's anything, it's most likely a local tradition for this particular sect of Yanti.
Sexual discrimination isn't exactly something usually with the Yantis, so it might just be a local cultural thing.
According to the myths of the local tribe, they were running from the way, from my understanding, the way the Yanti in the old world work is they have houses that control their forms of government. Apparently, this particular tribe ran away from a particularly nasty leader of one of those houses.
Oh, that asshole.
Hmm.
Oh, that's dreadful. Well, I hope they're having a better life out here then.
Yes, but they have a habit of slaughtering men on sight.
Oh,
So it would be best to either you all stay outside and us go in to figure stuff out, or we just avoid it entirely. Because I'm being
Yeah.
honest, I don't fancy my chances with poison.
I good odds with the poison, but I say live and let live, but it don't sound like that's in their itinerary. Either way, yeah, talk it out, figure it out. If better not to fight if we don't have to. I say.
Eventually, after
I
like
guess
5 minutes, Laura walked over to the counter carrying a basket full of stuff.
I'm trusting you to do the math yourself for the costs.
Yep. Yeah, I need stuff.
As I said though, all my knowledge is secondhand. Trusted secondhand, but secondhand.
Fair.
One of the things that she grabs is a bag of ball bearings.
Apparently, there was an expedition by a noble man a few months back, heading into their territory for some reason, but none of them returned.
Heading into what now? Because Laura finally paid attention to the conversation.
A noble man not returning after venturing into their territory?
No man is pie, yeah.
We should look into that.
I feel like it's already been looked into.
I mean, considering, well, it's two females and 3 males, I'm pretty sure we would not be given the same treatment as them.
Again, I can't really say. Again, as I said, my knowledge is very second hand, and the person I get my information from really doesn't like talking about the tribe.
Understandable. Let's see. But then I guess we'll just try our best to avoid confrontation with them to the best degree that we can.
Yeah.
The best way to avoid confrontation is become friends with people.
Either way, thank you for the insight and thank you for the goods.
As I said, that nobleman, I think they sounded like he had a map or something, and it was pointing into their territory, and people told him not to go, but
I look to Wenzelton with a look of concern.
the ass was probably a pincushion, given that tribe's archery skills.
Getting a bit more pale with that.
Oh, thank God he has scales. Glorious golden metallic scales. They betray nothing. Wait, no, he has that flaw. Where on Wesselton are you looking?
Just in general, like, that map. Where did we get that map from again?
Okay, if you're just looking at it in general, roll insight.
Okay, then.
Natural one, thank God you do not beat it. It's probably all he needed to fail, but yeah. No, he's no selling it.
Apparently your armor just blinded me.
Oh God, it's too shiny.
I assume you're leaving at this
I
point?
knew this thing was horrendously gouged. I mean, I've been around going out of my skivvies at this point. Ugh.
No, we're fine, but thank you.
She rings up the money for Laura and hands her the basket.
Valora got a lot of stuff. I'm going to send you the full list in a bit.
Alright. And as you guys leave, looking out into the forest on your next great journey, it's where we'll end for the night. I hope everyone had fun.
I did.
Yay! Ooh, more than 2 hours is good.
So
So
this was about it today.
who's ready to become pincushions next week?
Concern. Concern.
Pincushions against Amazonian Yanti.
Mm-hmm.
Or
Oh no.
Liza's daydream.
Oh no.
The time that I'm playing a asexual character.
Now the only question is, people had fun, we enjoyed the game. Now, how do I end this thing again?
Hey,
It's